You're there.
This isn't bad. This isn't bad.
That's the second. Right there. The pinata. Wanted it. Gosh, how do you want it? John, that's like the fourth time.
Thank God we have music going on at the beginning of this. All right, guys, what is up? What's going on? We are here on a new episode or a new show. I don't know how I want to call this. We all know that Aaron has, since he has left us, he has moved on to the city of Knoxville, Tennessee. So with that has left me with a little bit of an opening and a hoarse voice. And I am like, well, what should I do? So I figured the first thing I should do is definitely have my friend Rachel on. So how are you doing, Rachel?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on either episode 53 of just now a name change of a podcast or the episode 1 of a new show. It's one of the two. I don't know yet. But yeah, how are you doing?
Good. Can you hear me through the mic?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I haven't talked all day today just for this.
Okay.
Literally. The only other time I spoke at all was when I was on the phone with you, which I said like 6 words.
Well, and you also woke up. Don't answer the phone.
Yeah, but the reason why, okay, so Rachel, she called me at a reasonable time. It was like 9:30 in the morning.
And in my defense, he's usually awake.
Yeah, I normally am awake, but you know, Sunday fun day, football was all day yesterday, so I was sleeping in. And then with that, it was like I woke up to a text or a phone call. I'm like, oh shit, I need to answer this fucking thing. But yeah, because I always assume that like when you call me, it's okay. Well, it's work related, and I was like, okay, well, I should probably answer this, figure out what's going on. But yeah, so it's a new week, new show. So you're doing good, huh?
I am.
Anything new since the last time you've been on? You have been on before.
I have been on before. When was I on, in May or June? I don't remember. Anyways, it was one of those 2 months. Since then, I've sold my first house, bought my second house. Okay. Still trying to get it organized. It's a pain in the butt.
Okay, of course. It's a house.
So, yeah, that's really it. I just spend my time at my house.
What made you buy a new house?
Well, I was actually after this house for like 3 years.
Okay.
It was a close friend of mine's house.
Mm-hmm.
His mother owned it. And I always told them, hey, if you guys are going to sell that house, let me know. Okay. And so sure enough, they were like, yeah, we're going to sell the house. So they...
Whamma jamma.
Yeah, they didn't even put it on the market. They just boom, boom, and it was all in writing.
All right.
And here we are.
Then
I was very lucky because the market is not a joke.
Yeah, apparently the market's pretty low right now, so everyone's buying houses.
Yeah, it was wild. We had so many showings. We had like over 30 showings, 3 days.
And it was just like, boom,
wild.
Done. It took 3 days and your house is gone.
Usually it could have only taken a day, but my realtor gave it 3 days. And then we had 11 offers that we picked. And then I narrowed that down to 3 and then 1.
So it just kind of happened out to be like a really great time to sell a house.
Yeah, super great.
And then you had a house right there that you needed, that you could pick back
and
up.
move-in ready.
Mm-hmm.
I've done things to it only because I wanted to.
Cosmetically stuff.
Everything, all the guts and stuff are good.
Mm-hmm. Just in case if you guys haven't listened, or I guess at this point when you see this episode, you've already watched the solo podcast. My voice it's still the same. It's gotten slightly better. It just feels like someone has like a vice grip on my vocal cords. Like my throat does not hurt at all. It just feels like I had just been singing in a falsetto. Yeah, it just feels like I'm singing in a falsetto, and I've just weird out my vocal cords.
I love when people sing in falsettos, especially men. I know you hate people singing. Sorry.
No, I don't. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, I shouldn't have said that.
This is the thing. I don't. It's not that I don't like it, because like there are some singers like Whitney Houston that when I listen to it, like any Whitney Houston song will make me tear up.
I misspoke.
It is not that. It's like it's just that I don't like a lot of the lyrics. It's more the lyrics that I don't like.
That's right. You
so
don't like the sad.
Yeah, like I like to see a Ferrari, but I don't want to see a Ferrari just do fucking like donuts. Like it's like I feel like it's a waste of time and a waste of your energy, of your musical talent. Like you got gifted this amazing thing. It's like drawing. Mm-hmm. I think drawing and singing are like two of the two craziest talents to have, because they're such a unique thing that like you can't. It's not like another art. You can learn how to become a good filmmaker.
Oh, we're right.
You really can. As a comedian, for the most part, you can learn to get on stage and be able to at least somewhat like talk.
Right.
Like you might not be funny, but you can learn how to talk. There's things you can learn. And I'm not degrading any other fucking art before anyone says shit. But like you can't teach. Like you have to just you have to have a ground base to sing, and you have to have a ground base to draw. It's just those things, like they're just naturally in. You either do it or you don't.
That's true.
Like you, as much as theory or as much like teaching and all that stuff you do, doesn't mean you're gonna be a good singer at all. Like, can you hit a F sharp? Like, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't do it. You can't do it. And but yeah, so that's what it is. Most of the time, I'm like you, this amazing voice, and you're wasting it on this fucking bullshit song. Like that's what's so crazy about Elton John is the fact that like, that's why I have so much respect for that man, is the fact that like, he had a fucking buffoon writing lyrics for him, and like what the fuck? Mm-hmm. And he was just like, there's no chorus, there's no pre-chorus, there's no fucking verses, and he still killed it. Still kills it.
Still now. I saw he was somewhere. I don't know where he was. I saw a video of him like in the tropical area.
Yeah, well, he was supposed to be doing like
when he was playing piano randomly.
Before the pandemic, or right before the pandemic, he was supposed to go on his last tour. Tour? Do you say tour or tour? Tour. I
don't know. You put me on the spot. You want to take a tour?
Tour?
Yeah, there
you
we go.
You want to take a tour? Tour.
Yeah. Tour. If you're from the South.
Tour.
We got a tour coming in.
So, but yeah, like he was supposed to do his last tour. I guess was going to retire, kind of go off into the sunset, but
they love doing that. And then coming back, I'm back.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like that's why you do that.
Just kidding.
What you do is you do that. You go away for like a year, and you just chill the fuck out, and then you come back and you can add like another $50 to your ticket prices. That's why you do that. It's a whole marketing thing.
It's money.
And it's not. I don't blame. Like, why do you think a Rolling Stone ticket can cost $600 in the front row? No. Like, that's why, because it's like the last fucking tour, or it's like the last tour of the South, or last tour of like Europe, last tour of Asia. It's like, oh, this is the last time we're fucking gonna come here.
Yep.
$600. How about that?
And they're like, just kidding, we're coming back.
Yeah, we're gonna come back again. Don't worry.
But you guys are idiots, so
yeah. But we saw how much
bank on that.
We saw how much you guys loved us, and you came out and watched us. So why would we not come back and want to show you more love?
Facts.
And another thing that I oh God, I don't understand how this is what's so interesting about art, is the fact how it's so different, and how like as an artist you could do a cover of a song, of a Whitney Houston song, just for example. You could do it. You could make money off of it, and you could be known for that song. You could be known, and like that could be like a huge stepping stone for you. I can't remake Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I couldn't do it. People are like, why would you spend all that money to remake a movie? Like, we already have it.
Yeah.
But yet, like, that's another thing, is that it's also a remarkable thing that a musician can do, that they can do covers. There's this thing called covers.
And they can just do it.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, there you go, everyone. John's explanation on how he feels about music.
No, I like music. I really do.
Lyrics, excuse me, lyrics.
It's lyrics. It's like I love music.
Yeah, I'm with you though on some lyric. I mean, some songs I'm like, really?
Yeah, but like if you listen to like Spanish music and just the guitar with the beat,
I like that.
with all the percussion, all that stuff, like you can really enjoy it and you can listen to it. And hell, you make your own lyrics in your head with it, and you can have your own journey in it. Because most of the time, I'm always thinking like it's a cowboy trying to find a girl and trying to save her. That's usually like, and because like honestly, because like I've always wanted to make a Western movie, and so like when I hear Spanish guitar, I always imagine like Pony Express movie with a Latin kid from like he's like from El Salvador. And he is coming to like he came to like St. Joe, Missouri, and he's going west, and just because it's a job,
right?
And I think it'd be awesome to mix like my Spanish with like this crazy Midwest kind of heritage I had from like my Jewish parents, and to combine the two. So like because they're all into like those Western movies. But then I have my Spanishness, so I choose why it'd be awesome to make a movie.
That'd be a dope movie. Why don't you do that?
Well, because like these movies are expensive. Like
that's facts.
Because the thing is, anything with animals, you have to have a wrangler for, and a wrangler a day, like it's gonna cost you like like $200-$300.
Do they have?
And that's my whole budget. That'd be my whole budget right there.
Do they bring the animals?
Yeah, you do is you hire someone who like trains or has horses that are used to being on camera or used to being on sets, and they are the ones that are wrangling. And then you have to get stunt people because like I'm not expensive. And that's expensive. Like it's a lot of insurance. Like you're looking at something like that, like at least $2 million insurance policy, and you have to put down at least like $20,000 on something like that. And that's just for the insurance, and then it's a huge thing. Like
it makes sense.
And plus, like
you need some sponsors.
Yeah, but it's a dream. It's a dream because a Western would be. It's my pinnacle film.
Right.
It's my because I really like spaghetti westerns. I think I've talked about that old spaghetti westerns. How they got. Do you know how they got the name for that? So they were made so the Western movies were huge. Like John Ford was a huge director, and he was making all these movies, and they're just making them in the South and in the Midwest. And they're like, well, people love these movies. How can we make these movies that were so much cheaper? So they literally took them to Italy, and they just made them in Italy, in the Tuscany areas of Italy, because it looks just like the South, like during the Old West. And they just made them spaghetti. And the reason why they called them spaghetti western because Italians. It was just weirdly somewhat racist.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just made them all the movies there. Yeah, so a lot of like the John Wayne movies you see were all filmed in Italy.
Stop it.
Swear to God, it was like I want to say around like 70% of those movies were made.
That's real American, if you ask me.
It's the McDonald's version of it. It's the McDonald's version of making westerns. It was fun, but it makes sense because with anything like you have to find a way to make a profit. Do it.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
But that's what also makes it like it's so crazy because we're in a weird time. Thank you for letting me veg out on talking about movie stuff because I don't get to talk about this a lot. Because it's we're in a weird time for filmmaking because one, it's so easy to make movies now because you can literally the iPhone 13 is literally basing their thing like you can make a Hollywood movie with our phone.
Wow. And
that's their commercial. That's what they're advertising now, and that's what it is. It's so crazy. It's like I was just on that last cusp of where it was like difficult to make movies and where it was like becoming the most easiest thing in the world. Because you don't have to think. If you have 2 iPhones, you can make a movie easily. You have one with your camera, right, and use the other one to record your audio.
That's smart.
Because you just have to spend like $50 on a microphone that connects to the iPhone, right, and you're good. That's it. And you can be even like Bluetooth connected. That's easy. That's all you got to do. That's
Hollywood.
That's it. And you can make anything now. And so that's what's so awesome about filmmaking. And that's what I love about like how my art is growing right now is that like everyone can do it. Because what I tell people all the time and what everything, all the time, is that like if you do more than 5 stories in a day, you should be making a vlog. You should be making something. You should be making stuff, because clearly you like taking pictures and sound and connecting them together to make a story. Because even though like you're taking, like from your morning, you wake up, you take a picture of your coffee, boom. Like you take a picture of you driving to work, you see the traffic, your favorite song, boom. You show your midday, you show what you're doing during the day at your job, you show your job, boom. You show getting off of work, boom. And then you show like you hanging out at night drinking a glass of wine. That's a story.
Right.
You literally just told a whole story. And like, so clearly you have the ability to understand that that's what you're doing.
Right.
So why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you making stories like with art? With like sound and motion picture. That's what that's all it is. You're taking a bunch of still pictures that for every 1 second you're able to get 29 individual still pictures in a shot. So that's what a frame rate is. So like a standard frame rate for a movie is 29 frames per second. So when you do slow motion, it is like 160 frames per second. So it's basically just times it by 2. You times it by 3, times it by 4, right. And then however you want to slow, and that's how it goes. And so like that's literally what you're doing. You're literally taking like still frames that like are able to like by illusion. If you take a bunch of still frames and you put them next together and you just like flip it, it'll make a emotional shot.
Flip up.
That's literally what my camera is doing right now, recording us.
Right.
Literally, that's what it's doing. It's doing that like 29 times for every 1 second that we're recording something.
It's wild.
And so it's insane. It is fucking insane what filmmaking is. If you don't ever understand like the basic of like just the tool to make a moving picture, to make it like a moving thing. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this is what it is? Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a lot of work.
But yeah, if you're doing that stuff, like, you should be making stuff. You should be making art. You clearly like it enough. And like, and I tell people all the time, like, I'm like, dude, like 8 out of 10 of you are way better than I am. And I'm trying to do this. And like, maybe I'm being humble or whatever. I might be being a little humble. And like, granted, maybe you guys don't want to make a feature film like I have. Like, I'll make a 2-minute. You've seen some of my short films. I love
your films.
Thank you.
I do.
I'll make a 2-minute version of a feature film, and it is like the funnest fucking thing.
He leaves you wanting more.
That's my job.
I'm like, John, where's the rest of it? I need to see the rest of it.
And I tell her, if it didn't cost me thousands of dollars to make just 2 minutes, then like, and the reason why it cost me that much is because like I rent expensive cameras because I want the best version of it. And I'm like, because. Yeah, that's the thing is like if I can make a 2-3 minute version of like and it looks like something that you'd see in a movie theater, something that you spend, $25 for, you and someone else, and it looks just like that, and it's only 2 minutes, and I keep making you want more. That's good. That's good. That means hey, then because that's what filmmaking is now. It's in such a weird place where there isn't any middleman anymore that's keeping you from getting to the Hollywood picture version of like what you want. If you make stuff, and that's why I do this stuff all the time, even though my voice fucks right now, a lot of people would look at it as like, okay, like, well, this is a good time for me to take a break and reevaluate what I want to do and the stuff I want to make. I'm like, fuck that. Yeah. You gotta make shit. You just got to make stuff, because the thing is, there's another kid who's Hispanic and half fucking Egyptian and fucking Jewish, and he has the same fucking dream that I had, and his voice isn't fucked up right now. And what he's doing, he's making the same thing I'm doing. He has one of his friends come over, or we're going to fucking record something. We're going to make something. And the thing is like, and I'm like right there. We're fighting right next to each other. And like, I could either just be like, well, my voice hurts right now, or no, why would anyone want to listen to this? It's not about that. It's about the passion of it. And that's the thing. If you're doing it, that means you like it. And trust me, if you start putting a little bit more money into it, you're going to see the passion that you have in it. And you're not going to want to grow. You're not going to want to stop doing it. Because it makes it worth. Doing this makes all the bullshit I have to deal with during the week worthwhile.
See, that's good. That's what that's what it's supposed
and
to
that's
be.
That's how a filmmaker should be. Like a filmmaker, like I don't know, like I see like people like Quentin Tarantino, and I see, people like Eli Roth and, Spielberg and stuff like that. And I look at that and I'm like, dude, like if I was on that level, like, I'm like, dude, if I had that money, I'm like, everything, boom, small stuff. And I know it's so crazy that like, maybe that's just a style of filmmaking that I have, is that my mindset is always like, I'm already behind the curve by just uploading and waiting. Right. Like I have to be making stuff over and over again because like our society and our mindset and stuff is like so fast, and that like you can't just like sit back on your laurels. Like nobody
wants to wait.
No,
everybody wants the new thing.
I look on some of these artists I look at sometimes, and people that are on the same level as I am that are still promoting stuff that they made like 8 months ago. I'm like, why aren't you making new stuff all the time? All the time. You can still promote that, but you should be making new stuff. You should be giving people like sneak peeks and stuff. Make an acoustic version of what you made. Like do something. Do something. You should always be showing people something. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any other way to do it. Maybe that's the thing, is like, maybe like my way, the reason why I do it this way is because I literally don't know any other way. Because most of the time when you talk to another artist, you talk to them and you're literally only asking them like, how do you do it? What is your style of doing it? Because like, I low-key feel like none of us know what we're doing, and we're just all walking around in the dark, and we're just like, how are you shooting and hitting the target? And that's what it is. I feel like that's a lot of it what it is. And so, and then two, is that like, if you do something a lot, like you're good to get decent at it.
Right. Well, practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah. Like if I'm right-handed and every day I spend, like the first day I spend a minute trying to write with my left hand, write my name. Let's just do that. John D. Clouser. Try to spell all those letters out with my left hand. If I do that every day, I'm going to eventually get somewhat decent at it. I'm going to get somewhat control of it. And it's going to make a little bit more sense. And so it's like, why are you wasting around promoting stuff that you already made 8 months ago when you could easily be making more stuff? Just make stuff, make stuff, do stuff. Because I don't know. Maybe to like, okay, as someone who does like, who is a singer, you could easily make a song and you could be done. Right? Or what's your thought process on that? Would you want to make something and then continuously want to make?
Sure don't. No.
Now, why is that?
Well, again, not saying I'm that good that I would make it, but if I did do well, I would have to keep doing things, and then, it's just not. I love singing, and I would be devastated if I lost my singing voice.
Right. So it would kill you to sound like me right now.
Oh yeah, I would die. You'd have to put me in a psych ward if I. Sorry, Mom and Dad, get it together. Anyway, but yeah, but I don't want to take it to that next level. Fame destroys a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's like the fact that like this is something that like drives you. Like it doesn't like itch you all the time to like not be just making something just for yourself.
Oh, yeah, I guess I do. I write poems and I write songs, but nobody sees them.
So, but you don't ever want to like think about like having like a chorus to it or a bridge or anything like that with it. And it's fine. Like I'm not saying like, I don't know. Maybe this is like it's just a level of like psychoticness of like what I have.
No, it's okay. You trust me. I just write. I don't know. I've written a couple songs, but they're mostly poems. Because I don't really know like the little format for songs. I mean, I get it. Verses, chorus, bridge, I get it, but I've just never like tried to put stuff together like that, I guess. Mm-hmm. I just write long poems. Okay. I guess you could turn them into songs realistically, but
okay, so if we got someone like an Elton John could take those and then like put music to it.
Probably.
Okay. Nice.
But I do that for me. I don't allow anybody to see them because usually they're based off of experiences.
Yeah, but that's what all my movies are based off experiences too. like.
Well, okay, that's true, but who's to say they're good? They're not.
Who's to say my movies are good?
Well, I've seen them. and I think they're good.
Let me put music to your fucking poems. This is where it is. Like, let me be your Elton John, but I'm not gonna sing.
John can sing. I have not got it out of him.
She's
yet.
never heard me sing, but she thinks I'm a good singer.
But no, I'm not saying he's like amazing, but he has rhythm, and I feel like he can hold notes.
I can hold
like
a note, yeah, because I
notes.
understand what it means. Because
I
understand the theory of music and all that stuff. But it doesn't mean I'm good at it.
Well,
because what's so funny though is one of the big reasons why I got into film was because of music. I really did have a love for music when I was young, but it was just for rock music, and I played the guitar. I played a bunch of instruments,
right.
And so that was my way of doing, because when I growing up, filmmaking was hard to do. There was a lot of stuff was literal film based. So photography was an obstacle to do just within itself. Just doing it and then having to go get it developed and waiting, going and picking it up, seeing it. Did it turn out good? Okay, it didn't turn out. Do it again. All that stuff. So that was hard enough as it was. So a lot of my itch creatively, what I would do is through music. So I really do have a strong appreciation to it. But let's be fucking real. The music that we listened to growing up was dog shit. So it embarrasses the shit out of me to hear any of it. And it upsets me. But the reason why, one of the big reasons that I got into filmmaking was that I loved music videos.
Right.
But
oh, dude, music videos are not what they used to be.
Oh no, music videos were awesome.
Dude, those rain scenes,
that
R&B music video.
Oh yeah, where you can clearly tell it's not raining outside, but they're making it rain outside because they're using just a.
all of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Because they put it in front of a window and yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, you can totally tell it's by a machine making that.
Or even the window scenes with the rain hitting the window. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's just a bunch of lights. It's all lighting effects and shit.
JoJo music video. It's just a little too late.
Oh,
scene of her bedroom. With the rain hitting the window.
The first girl I ever fingered was a light-skinned Puerto Rican girl who looked just like JoJo.
I'm dead.
I swear to God.
JoJo's sexy as hell, dude.
Yeah.
I love her. I love her voice.
Yeah, JoJo. I remember JoJo. Yeah, JoJo. A little too late. That was the only song I liked by her because I think that was the only song that they ever made really big from her.
Well, she's very talented.
Does she still do it? What is she doing now?
She's still singing.
Is she?
Yeah, she's so look it up. Well, you don't have to look it up, but nonetheless, for 7 years. Don't quote me. Google this, please. Okay. I think it said 7 years. She went through a battle with a record company.
Okay.
Something like that. Because she was gone for a minute, and then she popped back up, and now she just still does the same thing.
Yeah. I remember JoJo. Little JoJo.
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's a year older than me. Literally, almost a whole year older.
Having signed with them the same year, JoJo released a debut to. Oh, well.
Get Out, the first one.
Yeah. Leave, Get Out. Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the first girl I ever fingered looked just like JoJo. She was a light-skinned Puerto Rican girl.
That's huge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Oh man, so we're 28 minutes into this. You wanna do the video of the week?
Sure.
Okay, so
what does that even mean? I just look at it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you a video.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant I had to pick something or something.
No.
Don't give me that much.
I have a bunch of videos too this week. So
I figured
this is
hitting myself with this. Oh my God.
All right. So this is the video of the week.
Okay.
The 9/11, I foresaw it in the dreams 6 to 7 months, maybe 8 months prior, when I came back from California.
That was it. I thought it was going to go into a whole story. 6, 7, you said a little twitch. He tried to turn into a, well, you know, he tried to turn into one of those.
Yeah, I was going to show that for 9/11, but we didn't do a show last week, so I was able to.
Okay.
That's just remembrance out of all the people who are.
Yes.
How old were you when 9/11 happened for you? For you, yeah. When 9/11 was you? When was your 9/11? How old were you?
I think I was in 4th grade.
4th grade, okay.
I remember that exact. Oh wait, first of all, I saw a meme. I think I sent it to you, or maybe you posted it. I saw a meme on Instagram where it was like, if she is too young, or if she doesn't remember exactly what she was doing on the day of 9/11, she's too young for you, bro. Same for you, women. Okay, men, yes.
Yes.
So anyway, I remember.
Somehow it's a little less creepy when a woman like is the
true.
predator. Which it's not considered predating. It's just considering like making him a man. But it's like, no, you're doing the same
society's
shit.
bull crap. So that morning, we were walking out of the house to go to the bus stop.
Oh, you were the 4th grade, so I was in the 6th. Yeah, because you are 2 years below me. Yeah. I was in the 6th grade.
So we were walking, and the bus stop was right in front of the
5th
house.
grade. 5th grade.
And I hear my mom scream at the top of her lungs. She screams my dad's name.
Get your ass back in.
No, she does not have a southern accent. But she's like,
get your goddamn bell. Get your ass back into the fucking house.
No, she yelled my dad's name and said, "Come here right now." And I was like, And I shut the door. I was like, not going to have any part of that. Because we might have done something. She's snitching, and dad's coming next. So I ran out and ran to the bus. And then when we got to school, all the teachers had every single TV on. We watched it all day. We heard planes, jets going over all day. Everybody was getting called out of school except me.
Because your parents didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, they didn't.
My parents didn't give a
so
shit.
I got home and I was like, Dad! And they were like, Rachel, you were at the safest place.
Yeah.
If they're going to bomb us, they're going to hit the city. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. I want to get out of school.
Yeah.
You had a free ride.
Yeah, my parents were the same way. My parents did not. They're like, because I was getting my bond braces put on.
Yeah.
And I was with my mother. And I got my bond braces put on. I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is that? She's like, well, there's some terrorist attacks. They attacked our country. We don't know what's going to happen next. Well, go to school. Bye. And she just dropped me off. I was like,
toodaloo.
I got to go do my shit now.
Good luck.
She scampered off. Like, what the fuck, Mom?
Yeah.
You're leaving me all over again. Another 9/11 for me.
Oh, we're getting dark.
I was left at the foot of a church when I was 5 in Honduras.
If you haven't watched the other podcast.
Yeah, if you haven't watched any of my solo shows, I haven't talked about that. I told you about what my mom said to me, right? I finally met my biological mother.
Yeah.
I was like, what old was I? I was 32 now, so I was 20. I was 29, almost 30. I'm like, Mom, like, I'm not upset anymore. I'm just kind of curious. I'm like, what? Like, what was your thought process of like just leaving me at the foot of a church, telling me that like I'll be back, and then like you just never came back? She's like, well, you didn't die. Like, I left you at a spot where you weren't gonna die. And I'm like, but you left me with some nuns who took care of me, then poured blood over my head when I was 7.
Did they really?
Yeah, when they did a Santeria, Santeria practice on me, like to protect me. So when I went to the States, I could go up and be strong. Oh, dude, it was insane. Yeah, Maria and Luna, the 2 nuns that took care of me, God bless them, wherever they are. God bless my mother. God bless Big Cat, too, because I don't know what her real name is, because she wouldn't tell me her real name. She's like, you can just call me Big Cat. Let's keep it at that.
I forgot about that, because you haven't talked about it in a while.
Yeah.
Bless her soul.
God bless her heart. And then,
bless her soul.
Yeah. You know, the funniest thing is like taking a giant shit and your brother telling you that your mother died in a fucking landslide. And so you're like having this weird juxtaposition of a protein shit and then like finding out that your like biological mother has just like now died in a horrific way, and he sends you videos of it of her dead body.
I didn't know that, dude. That's wild.
Yeah, he sent me videos of like her rigor mortis body that looked like Michael Phelps in like a swimming position.
I can't handle it.
Because she got stuck in a fence.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's how she drowned.
Oh.
It was a landslide. It was okay. It was all right. Hurricane craziness. Anyway, and
that's wild.
So yeah, like two guys, one on each leg, like had to like flip her over and like flipped her over onto like this tarp, like one of those blue tarps, and so they could take her to the fucking funeral home-ish thing. And it was mostly just like a box they kind of rigged together to bury her in. Yeah, dude, like, let me tell you, man, I come from some slums. I come from the slums, man. Because so like there's districts. We come in, so there's 20, I think there's 28 districts in Honduras. And like the smaller the number is, the worse district is. I came in District 2. So it's pretty bad. But hey, look at me now.
That's right.
All the stuff, you know, like as much of annoying as it is for me to set all this up, turn lights on, plug microphones in.
It's all pretty cool.
Yeah. Like
all
I have
you
a
guys
lot
can't
of,
see it all, but
I have
it's here.
a decent setup, a very professional setup.
Right.
And I've been told by many people, like, wow, this is much better than like my college has. Yeah. As annoying as it is to set it up, do all this lights and like that, every time I do it, the first thing I'm thinking, I'm like, dude, you could be fucking Honduras right now. And you could have none of this. You could have not known how to do any of this shit. So I don't give a fuck. It is crazy as where my life was and where I came from and all the bullshit I go through. And meeting my parent, meeting my mother. I haven't even told you my father. My father is way crazier than my fucking mom. Like,
I've only heard a little bit about
yeah,
it.
like he doesn't understand Americans in like driveways. And I understand him. I'm in the same spot. Rachel gets upset with me when I don't park in her driveway. She's like,
listen, his car would be safer in my driveway. And wait a minute. First of all,
we live in America.
Tell the whole story, okay? Not only does John park on the street, he parks 2 houses down the street from my house. He won't even park in front of my house. I have a 3-car I have a 3-car driveway, people. There's room for you.
I know, I understand that, but like, do you understand? I lived in California for so long.
We're in Missouri.
I understand that, but like, people will tell you like, hey, you're coming. Do not park in the driveway. Do not park in the driveway. So it's just a cultural thing. It's just a huge cultural thing that I'm like, it's considered rude to park in the driveway.
John knows what I'm thinking. That's why he's laughing.
You're a fucking moron.
I know, yeah. So see, it's fine.
And my dad's like,
fine.
Americans, they have driveways. They want you to park in them. Don't understand why. Yeah, he's a very interesting man. I love that man. So yeah, we look just alike. The mustache really.
If you guys didn't know, where is it? Is it behind me?
Yeah,
here it is. Sorry.
Yeah, my dad and I both have this thick mustache. We have the same nose and like the same scowl, like that.
Yeah, you mean your stank face?
Yeah, we have the same one. Because like here's this one picture, which I'll need to send it to you. Like I think I've like briefly shown you this. I'm like, hey, look at this guy. Do we look alike? You're like, yeah. I was like, yeah, it's my dad.
Yeah, you have.
You should see him. It's him on when his newest girlfriend, the one they live in New Mexico together, and they're cutting this cake together. And he did not want to be doing it because he hates that shit. He hates everything. You think I hate everything? My dad hates everything. Everything.
Why?
Dude, he came from Egypt and he had a hard life there, and he was a seaman for a long time. Like he was a shoreman. He worked on a boat. I don't know how to fucking say it.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I didn't react.
And that's the reason why he ran into my mom, because like my mom was living in Puerto Cortez, which is the port, the northeastern port of Honduras, where a lot of like the Caribbean ports and stuff like that come in and out of. And so he came there and they, did their thing and made me.
Yay.
Yeah. And like he just had a crazy life in that sense. He just like lived, like he was homeless for a while, like you just live a weird life because it's Egypt.
Right.
It's not, it's a fucking third world country too.
I know.
As beautiful as it is, like and the streets smell. Like, let me tell you, like I've been to a lot of different streets in this world.
Kind of like New York.
The streets of Cairo, some of the worst. Some of the worst. Now, I go to Israel. I talk about Israel in this beautiful thing. It is this beautiful, epic, beautiful thing. Yeah, it is. You should go to. I tell everyone, if you're gonna go any place, go to Israel. I guess maybe stop by Egypt, but go to Israel. Go to Israel. If you go to Israel, because I think the more people that go to Israel and they go to the Dome of the Rock and they see how Muslims, Christians, and Jews all go to the same building. It looks like a giant Walmart with a big dome over it. That's why I tell people, because that's what it fucking looks like. I don't give a fuck. It is what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
Listen, I'm not judging you.
But like, you go there and you see like we're all the same. Like we're all going to the same building to worship our thing.
So
why are we so upset with each other?
Because, dude, people are trash.
Because we're humans and we have the ability to understand. We have a complex view. It's so weird. Isn't it weird that how God or the universe or whatever, just simple mathematics of like, 1 out of a trillion gets picked, that our species got chosen to have the ability to have this great mindset of like thinking outside ourselves. How we can understand, like, if I were to eat you right now, you know what I mean? And I ate you, I could be able to grasp the understanding of like how that's going to affect the ripples that's going to affect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that freaked me out.
Well, because like as a creature, I'm talking about, it's like if we were lions, like we could eat something else and we kill something with our face. That's weird too. The fact that the fact that like 99% of animals kill their shit with their face.
I know, that's so true.
Isn't that weird?
It is.
That, like,
well, they don't have
hands.
you know.
But it's so weird that like, I can understand the ripples that would affect not just you, but the people who know you. That's insane that we have the ability to do that. And the fact that we take so much advantage of that in horrific ways is absurd.
I agree.
Yeah. But it's weird that we have that, but it's like, why? Why do we have that? Like, is it and the thing is, like, most likely it's simply just a mathematical equation. And what is math? Like, what is math? It's just simply a way of us.
Math.
It's just a way of us to understand something that we don't understand.
It doesn't. It's dumb. People made it up. We made it. Literally, people made it up.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Like Middle Eastern people, like Arabians, like Persians. The Persians were the ones that made it up.
Division and.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Humans are weird. With that, you want to watch some videos?
Let's do this.
I got some videos because I like. Who wants to hear these profound thoughts about for me?
Listen, it makes for good conversation.
All right, so remember, so we used to have these horrific managers. I guess they were, compared to what we have now, not that bad. In retrospect, who would you rather have? I'd rather have what we had instead of what we have now.
Only because I know what I was getting.
True. With these, it's a roll of the dice every day.
It is. It's quite interesting.
Because like they're, you know why? Because they have been educated people. They're educated. Well, like the man is. Yeah. He went to a good university, like.
And lives in a gated community.
Lives in a gay community. And lost $1 million.
Top tier patriot.
Were you there for the meeting when he was like?
No, I was not. Everybody talks about that though.
Are you serious?
Yes, everybody always tells me about
He's
it.
like,
I was not there.
He's like, in a meeting, we have these like I don't even know why. When I first started there, we didn't do them at all. We have these like 10-minute meetings.
Well, that's because we were during COVID.
Oh yeah, that's
when
why.
you started.
Yeah, that's why like you and I never talked that much. Like when we first started, like the only interaction.
I never even saw you because you guys always came in the back.
Yeah.
I don't even. I was trying to think. I was thinking about the other day. I don't even remember. I'm sorry. I talk really fast, and some words sound crazy, and then I repeat myself. Sorry.
No, take time.
I don't remember even you coming in for an interview. When did you come in for an interview? What time?
Oh,
was I there?
No.
Because I'm like, I don't even remember you coming in for an interview.
It was.
Because you would have had to come to the desk.
Mm-hmm. Because it was right.
Monday.
It was a Monday. Yeah,
probably was because I'm not
Monday or I don't know. Yeah, it might have been a Monday.
Or it could have been when you came after me.
Tuesday. No, I'm pretty sure it was a Tuesday. It had to have been a Tuesday, and it was like 11:30ish because it was like right after lunch. No, it was right after lunch, or no, it was before lunch. It was like he wanted to do a meeting. I
would have been there.
I don't know why. I don't know. I went in and like right, when you walk in and like that area right over there.
That's where I did the interview.
Yeah, where I did the interview.
I had to have been there.
Yeah.
You probably had mask on.
No mask.
No masks yet? Did we have the table in the front yet? Blocking people off?
None of that
what
stuff.
month did you come?
It was February. It was like the first week in February.
Oh, that's because we hadn't. Well, February we hadn't started COVID shit
Nope.
yet. That's right.
The only thing is like we had to enter from the back. That was the only COVID thing that we had because they wanted to make sure there was not a lot of traffic coming in and out of the front.
Very interesting. See, what did I say the other day, dude? Nothing matters before COVID. What did we do before COVID?
Yeah.
No one knows.
No, it almost was like a huge, giant, all-control delete.
No, do you know how much stuff we don't do anymore because of COVID? Cray.
It was insane.
Buffets. Show me a buffet.
I know you.
Golden Corral still alive and well.
What's so funny is like you'll share those like videos and those pictures from like the old days
Oh my gosh, I
on
know.
Snapchat. I'm like,
I know. Look at us.
Like a different world.
Yeah, Rachel terrorizing everyone is what it was. I used to be DRS at our job, and so I scared all our staff. And there was one particular, the blonde that you saw in that video, the blonde guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a cook. Bless his heart. He was the sweetest kid I ever knew. But he was so entertaining when he got scared. When you scared him, he would scream loudly and jump in the air. And sometimes throw a punch, so you got to dodge.
Ooh.
But I made sure I was far back every time. So, anyway,
Nice.
sorry.
But the reason why I even brought up her old managers is because this lady reminded me of her.
Oh,
So that's why I
we
made
veered off. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's why I made that. This is the reason why I'm choosing this video to show
Okay,
you.
I got it.
And it's kind of related to what we're talking about.
I got to show everybody this part of this now. Because she super does.
Huh?
She super does look like her. I'm
Yeah.
dead.
So this is what it looks like when you take out everybody to go get their first shot of the vaccination. Woo woo! What did you do on a Friday? We went and got shot. Yeah.
First of all, is that her
woo-hoo.
video that makes her look like that?
Was it fun, Jared? Yeah. You want to go get another one?
I don't think I can. do
Nah.
that.
What about you, Grace? You want to go get another shot? I thought it was fun, Jared. Wasn't that much fun, huh? Don't make hand. What are you doing? You just waving?
He was making this.
He's not making. That's his hand. See how his fingers are separated? That's been like that since birth. Hold your hand up, Jared. See, it looks like Mr. Spock's kid.
It's a smoker's call.
All right,
Back
everybody,
to
go
that
get your vaccinations. It ain't shit. Bye.
Did you hear that woman? Go get those vaccinations because they are not shit.
Because they ain't shit.
Yeah. Vaccinations. That was something. I was trying to do that.
But that.
What is happening? Why can't I do it? Wait. I can do it like this.
Yeah.
That
No.
counts.
Not really.
Oh, I can do it with my left hand. Why can't I do it with my right? That's wild.
Can't do
Sorry,
it.
guys. Dude, I'm tearing them apart, and it's taking so much effort. Okay, sorry, I'm
You
worried.
want to see another one?
Yeah,
I got
play
another.
'em.
This bitch gonna come slice my ties. This P-brain ass bitch can't even spell liar right. L-A-I-R. That fucking say lair. You stupid hoe. You dumb head hoe. You dumb head bitch. I love you. That's crazy, fool. It's fucking madness, cuz. L-A-I-R. Who taught you that, your daddy? Dumbass bitch.
That's hilarious and quite unfortunate. Although I'm sure he deserved what he got, but nonetheless, let's Google some words before we make them permanent
Right.
for the world to see.
You know what's so funny is like that's how I have it. The clip is labeled layer in my folder. So if anyone were to see like this John guy can't spell liar.
Probably would.
People are like, what the fuck is
What an
wrong?
idiot.
What a fucking moron. This next one, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite ones. This is one of my favorite ones. I love this one.
For all you haters out there, I shaved my beard off, so you would shut the fuck up about it. So here you go. Close up, no beard. Beard is gone, everyone. Hope you're happy. I am.
You know what's so crazy? I said the exact same thing right for this podcast because like I shaved my beard off too, and I only left my mustache. And I was like, no more beard. I'm happy now. Said the same thing. Did you shave your beard?
Well, no. I didn't. Can you see it? It's strong.
I see it. It's pretty crazy.
See? She was wild.
I got
Maybe
one.
she's a bearded lady. I'm here for it.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Hold on. The clip's just it's just, okay. There we go. Now it's smaller. Now it makes more sense.
Okay.
All right, I got another one for you.
Orange tip, and we found a quip. Here we go. Hey guys, so the last couple of days I've been really pricing my V-votes, so here we go. Shoot up, ready?
Bless his heart. What did he say at the beginning?
Wait, at the very beginning,
Yeah.
you got an orange clip. You got an orange tip. No, I found a clip. I think that's what he said.
Orange tip, and we found a quip. Here we go.
Okay.
Hey guys, so the last couple of days I've been really pricing my V-votes, so here we go.
Now, all that was
What
a
is
huge
that?
bumble.
So here we go.
It sounds like an auctioneer.
Yeah, 49.
Do you know they go to school for that shit?
Yes,
They
dude,
go
I
to
know.
school to talk with gibber.
I can't. I know. 49. You say 49. 89. I can't do it. I cannot.
You're a
I cannot. I can't do it for an extended period of time.
My parents, we would go to those things. My parents would love to go to auctions because they're Jewish. And anyway, so
You know, you literally could say anything and say because they're Jewish, and I would believe you because I don't know.
because it's fun for
I'm
them.
gonna start googling shit.
It's
I'm
fun.
Like, is this true about Google? John, that's not even true.
There's a lot of things. Like the fact that I talk in so many metaphors it's simply because of Yiddish. It's
See?
simply because of Yiddish. That's the only reason why. But like we'd go to those things and those people would talk. I'm like, oh my god, why is that guy talking like that? She's like, he goes to school for that. That's what they do. So my mom would talk. That's what she said to me. But yeah, he does sound just a giant. Listen to this.
Shoot up, ready? Shoot up. Pricing my V-votes, so here we go. Shoot up, ready? Hey guys, so the last couple of days I've been really pricing my V-votes, so here we go.
I've been really practicing on my Vivos.
Okay, I'm like.
You want to try to? Okay, let's try to break this down a little bit. All right.
Hey guys, so the last couple of days I've been really pricing my V-votes, so here we go.
All right. Hey guys,
Practicing.
I've been practicing my Vivos or something like that.
V-votes, so here we go. Shoot up, ready?
Maybe
V-votes?
my defense. Maybe my defense.
Do you think so?
Pricing my V-votes, so here we go.
Is it an R? Is it an R that he's saying? Reload. Reload. I've been,
so here we go.
My
I've been
reload.
practicing
My reload.
It sounds like an
That's
R.
what it is. Okay.
Hey guys, so the last couple of days I've been really pricing my V-votes, so
I've
here we
been
go.
really practicing my
Shoot up,
reload.
ready?
You know what's so fucked up? They kind of looks like my basement. Or else Saudi Arabia is what that basement looked like.
Oh my god. Look how serious he is. He is genuinely He is genuinely hurt.
I used to, like, before I went to, I used to act like that, but when I was like 13. So,
Well,
yeah.
he's about that age.
You think so?
I don't know, dude. I don't have kids. I be telling my friends that. I'm like, how old does this kid look? I don't know.
I don't know. All right, this last
3 or
one.
4? Rachel, that's a 9-year-old. Well, I don't know, okay?
All right, I have one more, and then we'll go to misconnections.
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
Just wake up and automatically drink dumb bitch juice because I'm pregnant with this man's baby. We've been together total period of 6 months, not that long, but mind you, pregnant with this man's baby, okay? He's never once posted me to social media. He's never once asked me out on a fucking date. And he's never once asked me to be his fucking girlfriend. I'm really fucking just chugging that dumb bitch juice. Because at this point, we're literally just fuck buddies with a baby on the way.
I mean, like, she has
That's
so much aware.
horrific.
She is so much aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
So we wear a condom.
Facts.
Or do birth control. Or some sort of birth control.
Wrap it up. I don't want that shit in me. Get it out. Yeah.
Ta-ta there.
Yeah. I already got enough shit coming out of myself. Like, I don't want your shit in me, too.
Yeah, ta-ta there, motherfucker. Yeah. Get the fuck out.
So wrap that shit up. It's a no for me. It's abortion season over here. It's a no for me.
That's like one of the best. Like, I also want to have sex with a girl, and she's like, no, dog, it's going to be straight up abortion season. I'm like...
Yeah, thumbs up.
Oh, trust me, honey, you're gonna get.
I'm offending so many people right now.
You're gonna get the hardest dick ever. I would just be like, all right, well, no need to worry. No need to worry.
You're gonna be. She's of the devil, John. Why'd you have her on your show?
Yeah, right. That's the thing is like, you know what? You know what the cool thing is? I saw a meme that said this, and it was a sign. It was a lady holding a sign like, if you're against abortions, just don't get an abortion. That's it. Allow it to be an option. Literally. But guess what? There's cigarettes. There's alcohol. Hell, honey. You don't have to drink beer. You can drink wine. You could drink fucking hard liquor. You don't have to. No, but if you don't like it, water. If you don't like it, just don't do it. But allow it to be there because it should be there.
I agree. Well, obviously, I agree.
Like,
I have
and
a
again,
vagina.
Not my body. It's not. The thing is, like, I will never have to go through an abortion. So that means like 50% of the people voting for this should not be voting for this.
Absolutely not.
Because I don't have a fucking vagina. I don't have a uterus. I can't get pregnant.
Thank you. That's right.
Even if I were to get fucked and it came in me, that'd be it. Like, as fucked up as that is, like, but that's it.
Facts.
Game's done. Checkmate over. You. Don't worry shit.
Yeah, we need to wrap this shit up, but at least she knows. At least she knows. Don't let them sign the birth certificate. There you go. It's easier to put their name on than it is to take it off. Remember that, ladies.
Is it really?
Remember that. Yes.
All right. Well, that one, we're going to move on to misconnections.
Not my personal experience, just friends. Friends with shitty baby daddies. LOL. I mean, not to them, but, you know. Okay, so I actually looked at these already.
You looked at these already?
Some of them, not all of them. Only like a couple.
Show me Monday today.
Dumb. I think like the first couple were dumb.
Hi, ladies. Okay. Show me Monday today, Kansas City, Missouri. Hi, ladies. Please send me those everything hottie pies.
Pigs.
Is that pigs? It looks like pies.
It looks like a C.
It looks like an E.
Okay, it's because they have cut at the top.
Either one. I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah, but either one is
Send
hilarious.
Me those everything hottie pics.
I don't even know what that means, dude.
Bear friend, North Kansas City. Bear as in spelled in BEAR. So a animal, and it's you know what a bear is, right? For gay, hairy gay men. You know, Tim would be a bear. He might actually be I think he'd be a bear. Yeah, bear. I was gonna say he's gonna be I was gonna say gorilla, but I'm like, I don't think that's a term. Anyway, bear friend, North Kansas City. You live up north and used to have me over for lunch or apps in the afternoon. Would like to reconnect. No? Our squad?
Our squad over here. It's Rachel squad right here. I forgot I made this. Sorry, guys.
This might be the title. I think that's going to be the title.
I forgot I posted this for the exact reason.
Our squad.
I'm just kidding. That's hilarious, though. I need to know what the R squad is, dude. I'm here for it to be the Rachel squad, though.
R squad. I am missing my friends at R squad. Anyone still out there? Question mark.
What is R squad? Is that a thing? Our squad.
Let's look this up.
Why'd I make that from Dora?
Squad, Kansas City. Our squad. Maybe Royals?
Oh.
Chiefs roster. I'm getting a lot of Chiefs and Royals roster stuff. That's all I'm getting.
See, there we go.
That's all I'm getting.
Okay.
Our squad.
Our squad strong.
Our squad strong. Have you ever? Have you ever realized you made the biggest mistake of your life? Let the greatest love of your life go? Didn't put up a big enough fight? Wish you could go back to that rest stop between here and St. Louis in the middle of a huge snowstorm, bust into the bathroom and say how you really felt? I do every day of my life. Never let go until I know exactly how you felt. I do.
Praise you. I feel your pain,
The
John.
squall that I call a voice.
But that was
worked.
really good for this whole script.
I know.
That was great. You get the part.
You get
the
part.
part.
I have.
You got the part.
I do.
That is what we were looking for. Thank you, John, for coming out here and doing your best.
And I'm like, how am I going to keep my voice sounding like this?
You gotta have your voice like that all the time. Even if it wrecks your vocal cords permanently, we don't care. That's the price you pay for show business.
Do you want to be in this movie? Do you want your name in lights?
Do you want your dick sucked all the time? You're gonna get this.
You're going to get this goddamn role.
Anthony at Renfest.
Anthony at Renfest, Independence. We met at the Child's
Realm? Is that what that says? Realm?
Yeah.
Like realm. Like
Yeah.
this is one realm and that's another realm.
Yeah, realm. You know what? Can I tell you the truth? I've never, ever seen realm spelt. I've never had to say realm.
Is that how you spell it?
That's how you spell realm.
Real M.
Isn't it weird?
Realm.
Do you understand why people can't speak English well?
Please. I know.
Do you get it?
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah. We met in the Child's Realm at the Renaissance Festival. We talked for a bit, and it was nice. I know you have a girlfriend, but in case you see this and was curious, well, here I am. I was a little red. Does anyone actually check this anymore?
I know you have a girlfriend.
But in case you see this and were curious, well, I like the comments. It was like, it makes sense, but it worked. It was actually punctually very well.
If they have a girlfriend, usually that means
They're not gay. Which is, being gay is fine.
right.
Who cares? But this guy is like, yeah, it's my girlfriend over there. And you're still like, hey, I know you have a girlfriend, but if you still want your dick sucked by a dude.
Wait, but what if it was a woman?
You think?
That's what I was thinking of. I wasn't even thinking of that, but that's a good point too.
I was thinking
of
of
a
the
woman.
dude.
I did it. Oh, it's because we were seeing it. Makes sense. It makes sense. I was like, she's a lesbian. She's not gonna want your dumb ass.
Ooh, this might be in your...
Parkville. I don't live in Parkville, SMH. I live in Kansas City, Missouri. Parkville's near me. Not Parkville.
Yard mowing, Parkville. Looking for someone to mow my yard. It's been a while.
I'm dead.
Okay. Beautiful.
For misconnections. Oh, Menards.
Menards.
I love Menards.
Menards Gal Sunday Woodlands. I asked how to pronounce your name. Do you want to talk more? Okay.
Who reads these?
One. There's so many things I've learned from this. One, it was a white guy. Two, it was a black girl. Three, most likely she was probably like 16 or 17.
Gal. Well, first of all, he said gal.
Like, because
And he
most
couldn't
likely
pronounce
a
her
white
name.
guy would be able to pronounce every white girl's name.
Yeah.
But
Ashley.
but wouldn't be able to pronounce Keisha? Kayla?
Bless him.
Yeah.
Bless him for being down, though.
Great clip.
Oh, gosh. Shoto.
Oh, that's where you used to live on
I used to
Shoto.
live off Shoto. Here we go. It was pretty raggedy.
Yeah, Shoto's. Yeah.
A lot of methed out.
Great clips. Shoto. Very beautiful lady at Great Clips around 12 a.m. Okay, that'd be the middle of the night.
Yeah, first of all, and then first of all, I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
Something ain't right here.
Something ain't right.
And then the rest of it kills me.
She called me back before I could. She called me back before I could talk to you.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, that
What?
hurts my head. That hurts my head.
She called me back before I could talk to you. That was like here, over there.
Like it. I don't like it at all.
It was like
She
that
called
Chiefs
me
game last
back.
night. Did you watch the Chiefs game last
Sure
night?
didn't, but I heard it was horrible.
Chiefs lost by a point.
I know. I saw what they lost by. I was like, a lot of people were angry.
Oh, dude, they played like their defense played like shit.
A lot of people were mad.
They got 2 interceptions and they still lost. It's like it's so fucking insane.
I felt like they were really nicely ahead.
Yeah.
And
And they fucking let them come back.
that's what happened.
Hey, week 2. Shit happens week
True.
2. Shit happens week 2. What I told my friends was like, you'd rather lose to Lamar in week 2 than lose to him in the AFC Championship.
That's true.
Just know that you've played them once and know that they're not going to change. That's who they are.
Exactly.
So you guys can get better.
Agreed. I'm just a supporter, you know.
Yeah. Like, sure, whatever. We have the Bears. If Andy told, because your guys' news is what Coach Nagy said was like, if Dalton is healthy, he will be our starter. And,
You know what?
and all the Bear fans are like, what the fuck does that fucking mean? Play Fields, God damn it! You drafted the guy, play him.
Bless the Bears.
Just fucking play him at this point. You guys have been sitting here jerking off a limp dick for fucking 2 weeks.
Forever, for years.
And let's not even fucking count the fucking 3 weeks you had of preseason. And the whole offseason of after drafting Fields. And let's all not forget how fucking upset Fields was when he got told, guess who drafted you? The Bears. He was so upset. Did you see the draft? Did you see how upset he was?
Yeah, people sent it to me.
Your quarterback doesn't want to be there. And your head quarter.
Listen, I'm not a Fairweather fan, okay?
I know.
I'm not a Fairweather fan. Although I do support everybody who is a Chiefs fan. And I'm here for it. But I am ultimately a Bears fan.
Oh, man.
It's okay. I could take the heat.
I used to bang one of their linebackers' baby mamas.
Mm-hmm.
Let everyone, whoever watched this, like, who? I wonder, who?
I almost said it because I think you've told me who it is. I almost said it. I'm glad I didn't say it.
Yeah. He is a man. He is a big man. Anyway, our server at the bar, Belton.
Okay.
You are always so fun and full of life. I love how you always smile and make yourself available to help me. Us, feeling like we are your most important customers, even though you have a ton of other tables to wait on. ! I love to watch you work and do what you do. You are amazing, and I could only hope that I have caught your attention in the time that you've been taking care of our table, that I am able to lucky enough to have you serve.
That was just a bunch of unnecessary
That
bullshit.
was a lot. Because the thing is, like, I would expect him to be like, well, you want to see my dick? Or, hey, can I take you out to dinner? Or, hey, I hope you see this. There was none of that.
Mm-mm.
It was just like, hey, let me talk about how I like to see you work and do what you do.
Write that shit on the receipt, my guy.
Yeah, write that whole thing on the receipt so she can post it on in her stories and it'd be over.
It would go viral.
Yeah. Ugh.
A server gets a nice message from a creepy man.
Yeah. We'll do one more. Missing friend. Missing friend, Overland Park. We used to meet up for lunch and afternoon to get together. Somehow we drifted apart. I am a baby boomer, man, and you're a Generation X lady. Kind of sounds like us. Is that the weirdest way to describe two people?
Yeah.
I'm a baby boomer man, and you're a Generation X.
Wait a minute.
lady.
Generation X. Is that the ones that came before us?
I think so.
And then it's us, and then
Yeah.
it's Gen Z.
Yeah.
So she's our parents' age, and then he's
Our grandpa's age.
okay. right? What are the baby boomers? Are those the?
Those are the ones. Those are the ones that we work. The ones that worked in that World War I, World War II. I mean,
Okay, yeah. So very interesting. Let's do one more.
yeah, let's do one more. Savers, Liberty. You helped me today. You worked at Savers. You're gorgeous. Wrong, you had jean shorts on, a striped tee, and glasses with dark hair. What did you help me with?
Who do they really think? I need to know if people look at this.
They don't. Us. Me.
I know.
Us. That's who looks at this.
Okay, somebody else looks at these. I think I saw it on Instagram somewhere. Somebody posted about them.
I know there's a book that was written.
Yeah.
That was like Our Misconnections or something like that. And it's just like a book full of like people's misconnections.
Yeah, this is super interesting. I want to know.
Yeah, dude, you get a deep, dark dive into people's mindset and how people think.
I like the psychology about
Because like you have all these platforms and somehow you think this is the best platform to go to.
I know, that's what they do.
This
it on
is so
well,
weird.
They probably do it because they just want to get it out there.
You think?
But you have to know the person's not going to see it.
Yeah. Maybe this should be my documentary. My next documentary should be like me interviewing people who have posted stuff and what was their point of the reasoning behind it.
I'm here for it.
Have I ever told you the story of me banging that girl for misconnections?
No.
I banged a chick off of one of these things.
I'm not shocked.
Do you understand?
Is that disrespectful? Okay. I'm not shocked.
So the whole reason why this whole thing got spawned, or the reason why I got inspired, was because back when I was living in Los Angeles,
that was my fault. I'm so sorry. It's because I moved the table. Caught it. Hands. There we go.
All right, so I'll tell the story and then we'll be done. So when I was still living in Los Angeles, this was 2000 and this was 2000 and I would say 2012.
How'd you had it? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was about 2012. The summer of 2012, like the spring into like the summer part. And I don't know why I went on there, but I went on Craigslist, right? And I went on to like casual encounters and all that stuff. And this girl, she had posted all these pictures of like her body in like bikini, and she was actually a pretty attractive woman, like body wise. Her like in a bikini, her in like normal clothes, like her, but all of her head was cut off. She's like, hey, like I'm looking for a nice guy. Send me some picture of your face. If I think you're cute, I'll send you pictures back of like my face and like you on my Instagram and stuff. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And so I sent her a bunch of pictures of me. She sent me a bunch of pictures back, and like she's like, oh yeah, you're kind of cute. She gave me her phone number. We started texting. End of that day, we met up at this coffee shop, had coffee. After that, was next to like Trader Joe's. I bought a like a $2 chuck thing of wine. We go back to we walk back to my place because I set it all up to a place where it's like only like 5 minutes. Like it was a 5-minute walk from my studio apartment, and we drink the whole bottle of wine, and I bang her out hard.
Dead.
And then I never talked to her ever again.
That is hilarious.
I drove her back. She lived off of like 133rd in like Santa Fe or some shit like that in Los Angeles. So she lived far out of Los Angeles. Yeah, and I drove her and I dropped her off, and then I just never ever saw her again. Wow. And yeah.
What a great story, though.
Yeah.
What a great experience.
Yeah, she never reached out to me. I never reached back out to her. That was it. That was
that's
just
the point of a one-night stand.
Yeah, and then that was all it was.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder where she is now.
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what her name was. It's so fucking insane. That's
weird.
It blows my mind that I banged this girl and I fucked her. Yeah, I had a whole night with her, and I have no idea what her name is. Christine, I don't know.
Sometimes it'd be like that. Maybe it was a fake
Jafara,
name.
I don't know what her fucking
Might have
name
been
is.
a fake name.
Who cares?
No one.
It's funny as shit. It happened literally almost 10 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's a long time ago. See?
Yeah. It was insane. Good time. All right. Well, do you have any plugs? Anything you want to fucking... Do you have anything?
No, I really don't.
No,
just
nothing.
Regular.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, it's weird. It's a new show. This is how it is. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to have different people on. Aaron's gone now. So.
I know. I never got to meet him. But good luck.
Kiss out to Aaron.
Bye.
I hope you only do great things, Aaron, wherever you're at, if you watch this episode. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Wash your hands. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye.
Definitely wash your hands. For 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Some people don't know that. Dude, that didn't even feel like an hour. That was not on the whole time. Was it supposed to be on? The screen? The screen, yeah. I thought you wanted it to be like that. I should have said something.